Anticipated vice presidential debate takes place right here on these grounds, so about 45 feet away. So how does a monumental event like this get put together, dealing with two very different campaigns, Secret Service, domestic, foreign press requests, and tons of other logistics for an event that will be viewed worldwide by millions of people? Joining me right now to break it all down is the guy at CBS News tasked with putting all of the pieces of this puzzle together, David Reiter, Senior Vice President of Special Events. David, good to see you. How are you?
Good morning, Chris. How are you?
Good. So when you first learned that CBS News had secured this debate, what went through your mind knowing that you were going to be in charge of coordinating all of this?
To be honest, it was mostly excitement. Getting the opportunity to host a presidential debate, a vice presidential debate, is a rare opportunity. We have an amazing team at CBS for every aspect of this debate, and it's a big team effort. But everything is in place for tonight, and we're just really excited to bring it to life. As you mentioned, it's the only meeting of these two guys, and most likely the last debate before the election.
So for our viewers that are obviously not in the TV news industry, this is not just about, oh, hey, CBS is going to host it, so fine, you just go to their building and you just kind of set up something. Can you break down just how big a logistical task this is and compare it to, like, let's say, organizing a wedding, since many can relate to how hard something like that can be?
Yeah, no band tryouts for this one, but yeah, there is a lot of work that gets done. Some of it viewers will see. There's the building and designing of the debate set and the spin room. Of course, there's the preparations that Nora O'Donnell and Margaret Brennan and their teams are doing to get questions prepped on the topics we know that voters care about. But there's also a ton of work that gets done that people will never see. A workspace for the hundreds of journalists who are coming to cover the event, accommodations for the campaigns and families. Of course, the Secret Service is involved. So there's no detail that's unimportant, and all of it has to be approved by both campaigns and the Secret Service, and of course us here at CBS. So a pretty big task.
Hey, David, let me ask you about the Secret Service. Obviously, under the microscope right now, they've got two major assets that are here. And for those who don't know, the CBS Broadcast Center basically encompasses an entire city block from 10th to 11th, 56th to 57th. So this is a very big space. And obviously, this is, you know, you've got journalists and producers and all the employees that are still here at the building today. So how much coordination goes on with the Secret Service for something like this?
Yeah, there's a lot of coordination. We have been talking with them for weeks. There's also the Secret Service who follow the two campaigns around, so there's coordination with them. There'll be other VIPs in the building who bring their own security. So there's a lot of security preparations that went into this, but they're very professional, and they understand that we have a job to do, and we understand they have their job to do, and we've made it all work.
All right, just another in a long line of historical events that have taken place here at this broadcast center dating back decades. David, thank you very much. Best of luck tonight. Hopefully all goes well. I'm sure it will, and we thank you for taking some time for us.
Thank you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And coverage of the vice presidential debate begins at 8 p.m. tonight. Join CBS News New York and CBS News for live coverage moderated by Nora O'Donnell and Margaret Brennan. You can also stream it on CBS News New York, CBS News 24/7, and Paramount Plus.